It's Lu Bu. He's attacking someone.
They must be helped.
Accursed nuisance! Your pathetic resistance is not amusing. You, take care of the rest of them.
I will go.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Are you hurt?
I am fine. My thanks.
I can't believe one so young could emerge from battle with Lu Bu unscathed.
Lu. Ling Tong, you can count on us to help.
Yo, you're back!
But where'd the big cheese Dong Zhuo get on?
I'm sure my old friend Goemon has an inkling. If I ask him nicely, I'm sure he'll tell us.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
So how about it? You want to tell me where Dong Zhuo is? Or do I have to get nasty?
I'll tell you! Please, have mercy! Last I saw him, he was right over there.
Dong Zhuo, just what are you and your third and fourth chins planning?
I'll go ahead. You can count on me. I'd better go too. It's not safe for you out there on your own. With Okuni around, even a big fat dummy like Dong Zhuo doesn't scare me. I won't let anybody lay a finger on you.
This isn't good. I'm gonna have to pull out all the stops now.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
All right then. Time to gather up some more charitable donations. Okuni, what do you do with all that money?
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Oh, Mr. Dong Zhuo, where are you?
A sweet and delectable voice is calling for me. Where? Find her!
Very well done, Xiao Xiao. Everyone, now is the time. Get Dong Zhuo.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
People of Wu, I cannot forgive those who would stand by and watch as the world spirals into chaos. If you have no desire to take action, you leave me no choice but to crush you.
How about this? How about this?
I bring a message from Lord Zhou Yu.
How about this?
Let's see. Your support is most appreciated. First, they want us to circle around to the enemy's rear, and then start a fire.
I have to find out what it is that Cao Pi truly wants.
I will die before I let you pass.
Looks like brute force won't be enough. All right, advance forces. Attack Cao Ren now and allow Meng Huo to move.
Remember, we're the ones on the road here. Let's make sure we finish this quickly.
The enemy strategist is Pang Tong. Advance, but be wary.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
I shall take that role.
I'll also have a little fun with Cao Ren. How would you like to hear my song of death?
So the tiger still has his fangs. Then why does he turn a blind eye to the troubles at hand?
I will quickly dispose of these insects for you. I have heard great things about you. Perhaps you would deign to demonstrate your skills for me. This is a waste of time. I have other affairs to attend to.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Things look grim. Is there nothing that can be done?
I shall keep this path clear for my beloved Lu Bu.
I won't allow a child like you to interfere with the advance of the Wu army. If you come for a fight, I'll gladly give you one.
Go! Attack the enemy base from the south!
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Let's make Lu Bu regret ever messing with Wu.
So the Wu scum have shown themselves. But as long as Lord Lu Bu is absent, we can't commit to battle. Strengthen the defenses. We need to buy some time. Perhaps this will help.
If we cut off the source of this fog, it will clear.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
I knew their forces were thin, but it looks like even Lu Bu's away from home.
Idiots! What are you all yelling about?
Villains who revel in war, beware the wrath of my spear of justice!
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
This is a waste of time. I have other affairs to attend to.
So
Advance and overrun the men of Wu.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
This is no good. We must fight back, or we will be destroyed.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
General, do you not think perhaps that the time has come?
Very well. I was getting bored just watching. It is futile. The wheels are already in motion.
The bridge is down. We'll have to find another way around.
Let's try this for something of an aperitif.
Now
then. Relentless waves of attack! Nowhere to run!
Entropy will always triumph.
Struggle all you like! Victory is impossible.
My only interest is in Orochi. I have no time to waste with useless trash.
Is it my turn?
What's wrong with these soldiers? They keep coming back!
Very well. I shall put them to sleep permanently. First, we must wait for the boat. Hold out.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
I will go.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Give it up! We cannot be defeated!
Is it my turn? How about this?
I will fire!
Is it my turn?
Our transport is here. Right across, and eliminate the sorcerer.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. 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 Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Now then.
Hurry! I'm getting bored of these mindless fools! Entropy will always triumph.
There will be no more unnatural reincarnations. Rest in peace.
I will go. Oh, and I was having so much fun.
The arrival of the next ship will open our path.
Now then.
Is it my turn? it my turn?
At last, a way across! All forces, advance!
The
Right then. What do you say we teach Dong Zhuo a lesson? Hey, Zhang Jiao? Zhang Jiao, where'd he go?
Enemies everywhere! Help! It's hopeless! Lord Zhang Zhao!
Zhang Jiao, all your followers look a little lost. I think they need some real leadership right about now.
Interesting. You mind if I join?
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
This Sakon has a sound head on his shoulders.
Time to show off what we've learned. Let's get that Daji.
You bet. Hang on, though. Who's that girl with Daji?
Halt! I will allow you to go no closer to Our Lady. So, it's come to this.
You want to stop me? You're welcome to try.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
I'll pay you all back for what you've done to me today. Just as soon as Lord Orochi's back. It won't be long now. See you all then. I won't be caught. I promise, Daji.
It's...
Lord Kanetsugu, are you unharmed? I'm on my way. Please hold out until I arrive.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Yukimura, my friend, you have come to my aid?
More annoying little pests? Hurry and wipe these guys out!
Our friends are here to help. We must not buckle.
We could be hacking at these things all day. We've got to find out who's behind them.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
And now rocks. Better find out who's pulling the strings for these, too.
This battle bores me. Time to let loose the forces of mayhem.
Yukimura! We're over here!
I am glad you are unharmed. Please, endure a little while longer.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Retreat! Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Mayhem will never overcome the power of love and honor.
How'd all these fools get all the way here? I told you to wipe them out, didn't I?
Power magic will be the end of you.
The gates have opened. This is a glorious victory! My friend, I have no words with which to express my thanks.
I apologize for my tardiness. Let us proceed together.
All right, then. How about the two of us stop some of that monkey business? Where's a bucket of water when you need it?
Do not be fooled. This is all just an illusion. Ha! Impossible.
Hey, you're not getting away without telling me who you are this time. And who's that monkey?
I am the mystic, Fushi. The monkey is also from my realm. He works for Kiyomori, recruiting soldiers for his army.
And Kiyomori would be...
A half-man, half-demon, revived from the dead by Daji. He plans to revive Orochi.
Hey, we've got our hands full with Daji. We don't need any more problems right now.
Is it my turn? Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
This victory is entirely thanks to you. You are a truly selfless man.
Well, my motives aren't entirely pure. I actually have something I'd like to discuss with Lord Kenshin.
I shall arrange for it. I owe you that much.
Follow the cavalry and sweep into the enemy camp.
All right, time to see just how far love and honor can take you.
Mere cavalry cannot stand against Date's gun. My beautiful brain will see us through this yet.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Yes, but gunpowder is a dangerous thing to leave lying around.
How could you be so cruel? I'm just a girl.
Finished already? That was a pretty pathetic performance. Well, I guess it's time to polish you guys off. How about this? Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. How about this?
Now then. Entropy will always triumph. Entropy will always triumph. Now then. Entropy will always triumph.
This siege is nothing to one of my intelligence. I shall save Lu Meng, then Wu will owe me.
Show no mercy. Eliminate them all.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
How am I supposed to get to Nobunaga with all this going on? I think we'll start with a little cleanup.
Very well. The plan will simply have to be accelerated.
Come, Demon King. Let us enjoy this fight.
Any battle alongside you, Bishamonten, will be worth fighting. Destroy Dongzhuo's vanguard. Ruin his front lines, and draw out the main forces. How about this? How about this? Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
It is too late. The Serpent King will rise again.
I would wish it no other way.
Oda.
Orochi is back. I think it's time to get serious.
More fools who could never understand Orochi's true greatness. Allow me to open your eyes for you. Fire!
Cannons from one side, enemy forces on the other. We have to take down the garrison at once or we'll be crushed.
My orders are simple. Crush all before you. Only those who can withstand the might of my army are fit to face me.
First, the land is ripped out by its roots, and now these monsters are attacking us. But come what may, Odawara Castle must be protected.
What happened to the Hojo? What's going on?
Demons! Coming here for us!
I sense true strength here. So this is who is responsible for this chaos.
The Hojo family! Odawara, will we lose everything to this demon?
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
I've never seen such power. It's incredible.
They're inhuman. They're monsters.
No one can control chaos. But the Serpent King has the power to perpetuate it.
Monsters! Run!
That's it! Come on out, everyone! If you don't start behaving right now, you'll be sorry.
The Hojo are in disarray. Something very strange is going on.
Well, this is a bit dull. A little shot to make this more fun.
It's strange. It's almost as if he wants to...
man. Or a snake, I guess. And you gotta see how he fights!
They're too strong. I've got no chance. This does not bode well.
You're too good. I'm all yours.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
We march at once. I will not stop until I have found a worthy foe. Crush these vermin. I want only the best.
What is happening to this world?
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
How about this?
This is disturbing. If the battle continues thus, your life will be in danger, my lord. As long as you are safe, recovery is possible. Please escape.
Not alone. I will not leave the people behind.
Then escape together with the people. Take Zhao Yun as well.
The exit is blocked. Why do they bother with such desperately insignificant effort?
I will buy us time. My lord, please take care. My lord, is there no hope for us?
What will happen to this world?
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
You won't proceed so easily. Attack, now.
On my life, I will allow no one to harm Lord Liu Bei.
My lord, he has been captured?
The time is upon us. First wave, go forth.
Oh, Nemesis, it seems you're on the move. In that case, I had better join you. Foolish worms! Know your place, or I will crush you all! This seems like a perfect chance to show them all just how good I am.
Impressive, Nemesis. I cannot but respond. Follow my lead. We ride to the enemy camp.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Stop them! We can't let them approach the main camp!
Second wave. Advance.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Go! Engineers, find us a way to the gate.
Here they come. Zhou Yu, send out the welcome party.
Yes, sir. All armies proceed as ordered.
The Wu army strategist is Zhou Yu. We mustn't get careless.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
First, eliminate all enemies to the north and the west. I think I need to go put my feet up for a bit. The northeast appears to be just about in our control. Send a message to the reserve troops. Proceed according to plan. It's just about time to make use of Orochi's own forces.
Now's the time. Lord Zhang Liao, Gan Ning, if you would be so kind.
Now then.
Just as I expected from you, Zhou Yu. You never disappoint. However, it would be naive of you to think I would allow things to continue like this. Destroy that bridge and impede the enemy's progress.
Is it my turn?
Entropy will always triumph. 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 Entropy will always triumph.
Such strength. I must hurry and report this to my lord. I really screwed up this time.
It seems as though we won't need to destroy the bridge. Let's retreat!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Sun Ce has returned. We may have a chance now.
Open the gates! We too will join the fray!
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
All forces advance.
I hate to do this, but it's for my father. Advance!
Never fear! The One-Eyed Dragon is here to help the Tokugawa! I'll show Orochi what a difference my abilities make!
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Masamune's men have arrived. Perhaps we still have a chance.
Well, at least I don't feel so guilty now. Let's do this!
The enemy also seems to have above-average skill. Time to rethink my strategy.
Face my blade of darkness.
More hidden forces. They've really gone to town on this one. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
The castle gates have been breached. Hold out, men!
We must wait until a chance presents itself.
Idiots! You've fallen victim to my trap! Ambush forces! Surround and eliminate the enemy!
Now then.
An ambush! This is getting fun! Throw as many as you have at me! I'll take you all on! The enemy's pretty stubborn. Perhaps this will melt their resolve. We will begin preparations for a fire attack. Break down the castle gates!
I am far from beaten yet. I still have one card left to play.
It's hopeless. I can't win. We can't win. Why? Perhaps I am not the man to rule this realm.
Now is our chance. I will seize the enemy's main camp.
What? Now our main camp's under attack? Is it my turn? Now, set fire to the castle! Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Choose, weakling. Servitude or death.
Disgrace though it is, I must be prepared to endure the unendurable.
I know what you mean. You have to protect your men as well.
Hero of Chaos. Show me wherefore you earned that name.
So, they've come for us. How convenient.
All who stand in my way will be annihilated.
I've never seen such weapons before.
Help!
Run! We don't stand a chance against that!
Silence! I will personally hunt down any who flee.
My lord! Everyone, calm down!
Frontline! Retreat to within the maze. I want a quick and orderly withdrawal.
The Wei troops have never experienced cannon fire before. We should take advantage of their panic. After them! Rout the enemy before they have a chance to rally themselves.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Their weapons fire shells that explode after impacting with the ground. If we could somehow cause them to explode before they are launched, it is worth a try. Engineers, begin preparations for a fire attack.
How about this? How about this? How about this?
Now, set those weapons ablaze with your fire arrows.
Ah! The powder's going to explode! Run!
Ah! Fire! Take cover in the garrison!
The heat is unbearable! We'll be burned alive! The flames have already reached here! Run while you can! It's spreading!
That worked out better than I could have hoped. We must not waste this chance. Assault troops, attack the enemy positions.
My turn? Is it my turn?
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Our assault has failed.
I will go.
We will have to try something different.
Is it my turn?
This is strange.
Is it my turn?
Cao Cao is nowhere to be seen. I don't like the looks of that maze. We're going to have to do something about it.
Is it my turn?
Our cover may have been blown, but the real battle is just about to begin. Warp time and space all you like. My march to total conquest shall never deviate.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Even...
They're here! No need to trouble Lord Nobunaga! Orochi! Monsters? Heh, they're no match for us!
What's this? A welcome party? How delightful!
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Let us see if the Demon King can live up to his reputation.
The time is ripe. We must go forth.
Come on in and join my little party of death.
Heaven's will is that I survive, as indeed seems to be the will of the Serpent King.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Nobunaga. I shall remember the name.
All
Pious, condescending fools. They shall feel the true wrath of the Serpent King.
You who flee from justice, look at me in despair. Come, you foul shadows of evil! Repent now, or face heaven's wrath!
Very dramatic, I'm sure. All right then, boy. Now is your chance to take charge.
What are these?
Fools! You will be judged! Your evil deeds will not go unpunished!
Now, let us see if we cannot cause some confusion. I see that you cannot withstand my power and cunning. She has thwarted my plan? Daji has learned much, it seems. Then perhaps it is time to show my true power.
This old man's frail body has felt the mighty power of this demon. I know now what must be done.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
That's right. No one gets in the way of my lord. They won't soon forget how deeply his fangs bite.
You look bored, Orochi. Perhaps this will entertain you.
That's it. It's time for the big guns.
Childish games. Do you think I will glance at a vision of myself?
Kill them all.
I am Orochi. If you have finished playing games, then come and face me.
Very well. I should have known you would show no interest. It is time, then, to administer your punishment.
Pitiful worms, you shall not even touch me. It appears I missed.
Daji sows discord wherever she goes. We must stop her. Forward!
Oh, so Liu Bei does actually attack. How fascinating.
How about this?
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
How about this?
Oh, bad luck. You won't get in that easily.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Why did that little brat have to show his face? He ruined all my plans.
We must secure the eastern garrison to enable the forces of Shu to arrive.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. 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 Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Now then.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Ieyasu commands the enemy army. This could be tricky. Reinforcements are on their way. Until then, we must guard this garrison with our lives.
Is it my turn?
The enemy is storing supplies in the western garrison.
Interesting. So now we know how to break them. Why do you persist in joining forces with that fox woman? You are an intelligent man. You know she's only going to use you.
Lord Ieyasu, we are ready to serve.
When Orochi fell, a new age of chaos began. This land needed a new ruler. Who better than the one-eyed dragon to continue the Serpent King's legacy? It's about time! Now, my soldiers, we must turn this battle around!
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
The enemy is on the move. Stand your ground! Masamune, what advantage is there in fighting against us? Join us and stop Daji from bringing more chaos to this world.
I think not. It's too late to stop this chaos now. Sorry.
At the
Boo. If he wishes to perpetuate mayhem, then he must be stopped.
Now, attack the Shu army while they are disoriented.
We have to stop that catapult at once!
Thrash about all you like. You can never win! Third wave! Advance! Crush those cowards of Shu beneath your boots!
My lord! Reinforcements are about to arrive from the Wu army!
Wu are sending us aid? This is a pleasant surprise. Hold out, everyone! Help is on its way!
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
You're Tadakatsu's daughter? Really?
Well, your daughter doesn't exactly look like you.
Don't worry, brother. I'll take care of him.
You speak of virtue and honor. They are nothing more than fantasy.
It ends.
Crossbows, fire!
We're under fire! Take cover!
It ends.
Is it my turn? Is it my turn?
Prevent their reinforcements from arriving, and victory will surely be ours.
Our reinforcements have had their access routes blocked. We must clear the enemy away to enable them to arrive.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
My lord has given the order, and I am here as his loyal servant. We will provide what little help we can to your cause, Lord Liu Bei.
So the Wu army is gracious enough to send us the brilliant Lu Xun. With such a mind on our side, Victory is surely ours.
Looks like we have no choice but to unleash the tiger cubs.
Is it my turn?
Now would be an opportune time to lure Lu Bu out. Men of Shu, please advance upon the eastern fort.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
A perfect ambush.
Now then.
With this, we should be able to lure Lu Bu out.
My lord does not have time to waste with the likes of you.
Andiao-chan, I will follow soon.
Is it my turn?
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
My lord does not tolerate defeat.
Let me go. I will not work with Kiyomori.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Hey, don't be like that. It's not such a bad deal, you know? Anyway, we'll iron out the details with the old man himself. Oops, looks like we've got company. I suppose I can take some time out for a little fun and games. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Get them while they're still down.
I cannot thank you enough. Who knows what would have happened if we had been taken before Kiyomori.
What do you know of this Kiyomori, my lord?
Very little, I am afraid. But I fancy that monkey may know more. We must capture Sun Wukong. He may have valuable information.
I see Ina takes after her father. Your path ends here.
All right, Wukong. I'm here to... Hey, what's going on here? Women, as far as the eye can see. I must be dreaming.
You will not pass here. I swear it.
Sun Wukong will be hiding in the mist. I have an idea how we can catch him. Follow me.
I sense a strange presence emanating from that mountaintop. I bet that's where my father is heading.
Is it my turn?
I'll tell you what. I'll let you go in exchange for your daughter.
If you lay so much as a finger on her, I will make your life not worth living.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
You cannot hide from me. Come on out. This should clear that mist.
There he is.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. I'm not slow enough to let you lot catch me. See you later.
It is our duty to dispatch these servants of mayhem from this place. Strike now with all you have.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
The next time you and I meet, you won't be walking away. To allow the enemy to set up a fire attack, I have been careless.
This is some sort of necromancy.
Run! There's no point in fighting ghosts!
Can't hurt enemy.
Guan Yu, my lord has given me permission to aid your cause.
Zhang Liao, never have I been so glad to see you.
These ghostly soldiers will disappear if we can just find who is responsible for them.
They're finally gone. Thank you, Zhang Liao.
So they're finally coming. Still, I don't think there's any need for me to get involved just yet. All right, you're in for a special treat. You get to fight me. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
I'm impressed you've made it so far. And as a reward, have some poisonous gas. Unfortunately, I don't think we've seen the last of them.
Lid?
Releasing Orochi is a crime for which you must pay, Daji. All forces advance, and make sure she doesn't escape.
Show them no mercy, everyone.
Then.
Oh, I see Master Taigon gracing us with his presence this time. In that case, I think I'll slip away. After all, I have to take care of my little secret.
Is it my turn?
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
well for you all that I'm always thinking 2 steps ahead of everyone else.
Take care of that ambush, now! There is no way she can succeed. What is Daji thinking? Who can know the mind of a trapped fox? I would suggest catching her quickly, before her plans come to fruition.
Are you alright, Daji? Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I've got everything under control. Okay, but you tell me if you get hurt, alright? Oh, come on. Show a little spine, won't you?
Stop right there! You're not getting the Lady Daji!
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Here they come. Time to flatten them.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
They're through already? I'll have to think of something else then.
This sorcerer must be stopped as soon as possible.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
You want me to help? I could teach them a lesson. You don't need to teach anyone anything. I'll take care of things here. You just get ready to run away. Let's give this another try. Away you go.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
And here they come. Back we go to the final fortress.
Why does she insist on deploying such small units? What would Lord Zhuge Liang do in this situation?
I'll just lock the doors nice and tight with a little bit of magic. And keep the enemy occupied trying to get in. Well, I guess such small numbers are asking for it, really. Perhaps it's time to commit a few more men to the cause.
Like lambs to the slaughter!
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Here's one to blow you away.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
A tornado. An annoyance to be sure, but stopping it is a simple matter. What is Daji's true intent?
Forgive me, Lord Orochi. I have failed you.
Wukong, you must let no one within the castle. Understood?
Don't worry about it, old man. I got everything under control. Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Kiyomori. He's up to something in the castle. We have to break it at once. All forces, advance!
The walls of the castle are enveloped in poisonous gas!
Is it my turn? Orochi, I have fulfilled my duty.
Entropy will always triumph.
I'm afraid I can't let you in. We've got an important ceremony going on. Kiyomori's a little busy right now. Can I take a message? Not bad. Not bad.
We must defeat Orochi and bring back peace to this land. Forward!
Come, humans. Overcome me again if you can.
This isn't the welcome we were supposed to give Lord Orochi. Come on, people. Let's pick up the tempo.
Whoa! Looks like the mice have come out to play. What is Nua doing with them?
Do you know that monkey?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.
Attack! Attack! Crush those insects beneath our heels!
Whew! That was some fight. Don't worry, I'll be back for more.
I'll take great pleasure in grinding your bones to dust! I will show you the folly of relying only on brute force.
Allow me to take charge of the camp's defense.
Getting pretty full of yourselves, aren't you? As always, Lu Bu fights with the ferocity of a pack of rabid wolves.
Time to add another notch to Mr. Wacky.